Hello, this is Romeo Cat Computers, and today I will be showing you how to terminate a patch Ethernet cable into a jack. Right here. So, first, I should say this is called a keystone. You can get all kinds of them. You can get plates where you just snap them in, and there's different ones with different amounts of slots for keystones. But anyway, this one's an Ethernet one. You can get some for telephone. You can get all kinds of them. This particular one says Cat 6. Now you want to make sure that your cable, which this one is also Cat 6, matches up with the labeling on here, because it could be confusing, especially if you put it in a wall. So first, just take this backing off. If you buy it in a pack, usually they don't come with the backing on, but I happen to have it on. Now, another thing to mention is you'll see that there's A and B. Now, to an extent, it doesn't matter which one you pick, just as long as you pick the same one for both sides. So for this, I will just be doing A, because why not? But you could also do B. Now, if you do A and A or B and B on both sides, that's just connecting like a device to a switch, a device to a router, things like that. If you do two different ones on either end, then that would be for something like a computer to a computer, a switch to a switch, two similar things. But anyway, if you're just going to be putting this in the wall, and you're just going to be using this for like connecting a computer that goes to a switch, you'll want to do the same on either end, but it really doesn't matter. So first, you're going to want to take the insulation, the main insulation off. Now I do have two different wire cutters here. This one I'll use for some smaller ones. I don't know, I might not actually need to use that. And then this I'll use to get the outside off. So just pick a nice spot and take that off. And then just pull it off, and you will see the twisted pairs. So separate them out best you can. So anyway, you'll have 4 different ones. You'll have green, orange, blue, and brown. I thought this was red, but I recently looked under it, under some light, and it turns out it's actually brown. So now you'll notice with these ones, there's a white one and then a colored one, and the white one actually has a little colored stripe, so this colored stripe is brown to show that it goes with this brown cable, and the same for all of them. So try to straighten them out a little bit, and then do the same for the other pairs. So now we got the orange one. By the way, this information is going to apply to like telephone, just you won't have the twisted pairs. But there will be different colors that you have to match into the different slots on the keystone. So once you got these separated out, I might give myself a little bit more length here, just to be sure that I have enough length. So you don't need to separate them all the way, just enough that you can get them a little bit separated. So I usually start from this side and go over, but you can do it however you want. Now this is where you actually get to terminating it. So you pick your first color, and you got different slots here. Now just put the cable there and kind of pull it down with your fingers, and it'll kind of snap in place. But that is not terminated. That's not enough. So what you need to do is you need to get this tool, just push it down there. Now there's little, I don't want to call them spikes, but they're sharp things that cut it open, and then once it cuts open, since the sharp things are metal, it will instantly conduct. So next I will do the brown and white, and then I just push that into place. And then next I will do the blue ones. So in this particular case, I need to do the white one first instead of the color. Yeah, so here's kind of a view from the side. Now, when you're pushing it down, there's not really a snap or anything like you would have just pushing it in with your fingers, but just keep doing it and it'll eventually go in. And don't worry, many times it'll feel like that it doesn't go in all the way, but just trust yourself, because so far I've never had a case where I've plugged it in and tested it and it doesn't work. But just be sure to match the colors up correctly. So next we have the green and the corresponding white green. Now we have the white orange. Another tip is have all of the wires go in from the side and split off. And you will see why in a second, as soon as I get this last one in here, which is the orange. Just push that down and push it in. Now, why you want to have them all going in and then splitting off is this little thing right here. You want to line it up, just snap it down. It doesn't push them in any further, it just kind of holds this in so they don't come loose. So now I'm going to get my wire cutters, and then what you'll probably want to do is just go over this and cut off the extra wire, because it will not be needed. Then go to the other side, then cut the extra off of there. There you go. And then you can just kind of pull it back like that, and you've got yourself a network jack. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I don't currently know how to or have the tools to terminate another end into a plug that you would plug into a jack, but if I ever get that special tool and if I learn how to, I'll probably make a video on that too. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.